first grade. We are going to read a Fancy Nancy book again today. I love Fancy Nancy. We have some Fancy Nancy sight words, fancy words for you to look at up here. Alfresco, meteor, brilliant, constellation, fascinating, orbit, and planetarium. So when you hear those words and hear what they mean, I want you to turn your light bulb on over your brain. Okay? I can read Fancy Nancy Sees Stars. Here's our title page. This is written by Jane O'Connor. Stars are so fascinating. That's a fancy word for interesting. I love how they sparkle in the sky. Tonight is our class trip. Yes, it's a class trip at night. We are going to the planetarium. That is a museum about stars and planets. Miss Glass tells us, the show starts at 8. We will all meet there. I smile at my friend Robert. My parents are taking Robert and me. Then Miss Glass asks, what star is closest to Earth? That's easy. It's the sun. What do you call stars that make a picture? Asks Miss Glass. Robert and Bree have both forgotten. I know, I say. A constellation. Did you remember that one? We learned about constellations, didn't we? Miss Glass nods. On the wall are pictures. There's the hunter and the crab and the Big Dipper. It looks like a big spoon. Remember, the hunter is Orion and the crab is Cancer. Oh, I missed that part. We will see all of them at the show. I can hardly wait. Have you ever been excited for something? Oh, I have. At home, Robert and I put glow-in-the-dark stickers on our t-shirts. Mine has the Big Dipper. Robert has the hunter on his. We spin my mobile and watch the planets orbit the sun. Orbit is a fancy word. It means to travel in a circle. Then we pretend to orbit until we get dizzy. Have you ever spun around in a circle until you felt dizzy or felt like you could fall down because you were so dizzy? Later, we bake star cookies. Sprinkles make them sparkle. The sun is a star, I tell my sister. It is the closest star, so we see it in the day. After dinner, we wait for the babysitter. She is very late. Dad says not to worry. We have plenty of time. At last, we get in the car. Drip, drip, drip. It is raining. The rain comes down harder and harder. Dad drives slower and slower. It is getting later and later. A policeman comes over. The road is closed, he tells my parents. There is too much water. Have you ever had a road be closed because there was too much water? That happens where I live sometimes. Oh no, there are cars in front of us. There are cars behind us. We are stuck. The show is starting soon, Robert says. We will not make it. Drip, drip, drip goes the rain. Drip, drip, drip go my tears. Robert and I are so sad. We do not even want any cookies. At last the cars move and the rain stops. But it is too late. The night sky show is over. Have you ever had to miss something because you were too late? I have. It made me sad too. By the time we get home, the sky is full of stars. They are brilliant. That's a fancy word for shiny and bright. I get a brilliant idea. Brilliant also means very smart. You guys are brilliant students. We can have our own night sky show. That is a brilliant idea. My parents get my sister. We set up beach chairs. Mom lights candles. Dad puts the cookies on a tray. We eat al fresco. That's fancy for eating outdoors. We watch the stars. We see the North Star. We see the Big Dipper. All at once, something zooms across the sky. A shooting star, Dad says. Make a wish. I tell Dad, it is not a star, it is a meteor. But I make a wish anyway. The next day, Miss Glass says, everyone missed the show because of the storm, so we will go next week. Everybody is very happy. And guess what? My wish came true. What did she wish for? Do you know? That's right, she wished to go to the planetarium and see the sky show, didn't she? I would wish that too. So now you know all of these fancy words. So today, maybe you can eat your lunch or your dinner al fresco. Eat it outside. My brilliant students, and maybe you can go out and see a constellation and do your own orbit. Can you orbit around something? All sorts of fun activities you can do with fancy words. Fancy words. And now you know all these words. Love and miss you guys. Hope you're being good and doing your IXL.